Suppose today we are going to see with numbers, okay? The same identities we are going to use with numbers. Suppose you are given one number as 95 into 96, okay? 95 into 96. Now, what is we have all used calculators, okay? And someone tells you to find out the values of 95 into 96. Now what you will be doing, you will be writing 95 into 96 and you will be finding out the product. Why we will do so? We have already learnt about identities, correct? So what we are going to do, we know that 100 minus 5 gives 95, correct? And for 96, 100 minus 4, correct? Now in both cases 100 is common, so we can write x as 100, we can imagine x as 100, and we can imagine a as minus 5 and b as minus 4, and we'll apply the identity that we have already learned. Okay, what is that identity? X plus a into x plus b will be x square, correct, plus a plus b. What is a? Minus 5. What is b? Minus 4. Okay, so plus into minus is minus, correct, into x, okay, plus a into b. What is a again? Minus 5. And what is b? Minus 4. Minus 5 into minus 4. So this one we know that square means 2 zeros more 2 zeros, correct? So minus 5 into minus 4 will make what? Minus 9 into 100. And what it will be? Minus into minus is minus, and it will be minus 20. So 1000 minus 9, minus 9 into 100 will be minus 900, correct, minus 20, which means 10,000 minus 920, correct. Minus both the minus, we will do the operation of plus, but the sign will be minus. Now 10,000, when we subtract 920 from 10,000, what do we get? 0, 8, 9, and this one again 0 and 9. 9080. I need not to multiply this one. Okay, this is how we can apply the identities in our real life numbers, okay, and find out the value of the numbers, product of two numbers using identities. Okay, now we'll talk about another identity where three variables are given, like x plus y plus z whole square. Okay, if x plus y plus z is given in whole square, okay, what it will be? It will be x square plus y square plus z square. Okay, individually square we will write, and if two variables were given, we would have written 2xy. So three variables means we will write combination of two variables with 2 multiplied to each other. Okay, so xy, then yz, and what is left then? 2xz. Okay, this is one of the identities we will be seeing, okay, or we will be applying. Another identity we have is x plus y whole cube. Okay, x plus y whole cube means what? We all know x cube plus y cube plus 3xy and x plus y. Similarly, if we have minus, if here we have one minus, what it will be? See, if we have minus, okay, minus it is having on y, okay, and negative cube of any negative number is always negative, so this will be negative. And where it can be? Here also, as we are multiplying this one, no, so what it will be? This will be also minus, okay, and here this also will be minus. Understood? Got it? So these three identities will be using, okay, in our not only this one, another identity also we have. Another identity we have which is just this cube only, but with three variable. That is, suppose x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz is given. Okay, then what will be the expansion of this? It will be x plus y plus z, okay, and it will be x square plus y square plus z square, okay. And since we have minus of 3xyz, that means any of the term will be negative, okay. So it will be minus xy minus yz. See, x y, so it is ending with y, so the next will be starting with y, okay. Y z, it is ending with z, which means it will be starting with z. Z x, okay. In this way you remember the identities, okay. Using these identities we'll try and solve the we'll apply in the polynomial and we'll try and solve it, okay. Now suppose we are given one number as 999 and we need to find the cube of it, which means 999 will be multiplied 3 times, okay. Whenever a number is given, okay, and you're asked to find out using the algebraic identities, always try to bring into the number into the nearest nearest multiple of 10, okay. So what is the nearest multiple of 10? 999 means it's close to 1000, okay. So 1000, which means 1000 minus 1 we can write as 999, or we can say 1000 minus 1 whole cube means 999. And you already know, if you consider this as x, this as y, you already know the formula, that x minus y whole cube. What is the formula? X cube minus y cube minus 3xy, correct, and x minus y. Why I have written minus? Because if it was square, negative of square of any negative number is always positive, but cube of any negative number is not positive, correct. So using this identity, what we can get? Cube minus 1, correct, minus 1 cube minus 3xy, okay, which means 3 into 1000 into 1, okay, into 1000 minus 1, correct, which means cube means this only, minus 1, and this one if we solve we'll get minus 3 into this one will be 3000 into 999. Correct? When we multiply this, we'll get 333 minus 1 minus 299,700. Correct? So when we solve this, we'll get 997002999. Correct? You can see it by your calculator also. So initially you may be thinking that this is quite hard and it's very difficult to find out, but it's very easy when you apply the identities that you have already known. Okay, now let's find out with other problems. Now suppose one sum is given that x plus y plus z is given as 0. Okay, and it is also told that your work is to show x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. Okay, now first, whenever this type of problem is given, you need to first think that which identity is similar to these terms. Okay, you all know that x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz. Okay, this one is what it is equal to x plus y plus z into x square plus y square plus z square, and as this is negative, I told you that all will come. Some of any one of them has to be negative. So negative of xy, negative of yz, negative of zx. Okay. Now from here it is already stated that this portion is 0. So this portion is 0, which means 0 into this x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx. Correct? And you all know that 0 multiplied by anything is 0. So which means this is also 0. So we can say x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz is equal to 0. Or if we take this term, this side, we can say x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. Hence it is proved. Okay. This is how you solve using this identity. Okay. So we'll see more type of problems on factorization. Okay. Suppose one question is given as x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz. Okay, and you are told to verify, okay, to verify it whether this is coming as 1 by 2 x plus y plus z, okay, into x minus y whole square plus y minus z whole square plus z minus x whole square. Okay, your question is that verify this expression is equal to this, or this expression will come to this. Okay, whenever this type of question is there, always divide the sum. Okay, you take this as RHS. Okay, right hand side, okay, and take this as LHS, okay, and we'll solve RHS separately and we'll try to get that whether we are getting LHS or not. So let's see. So half into x plus y plus z into x minus y, RHS equal to, we are solving, okay. So x minus y whole square plus y minus z whole square minus plus z minus x whole square, okay. Now this we are keeping as it is, okay, x plus y plus z, and we'll be breaking this one, okay. A minus b whole square, you know the formula. Accordingly, according to the identity that you know, it will be 2xy plus y square. Similarly for this, y square minus 2yz plus z square, and for this, z square minus 2zx plus x square, correct. Now see, each square of each term is coming 2 times, x square, z square, y square. So directly we will write 1 by 2 x plus y plus z into 2x square plus 2y square plus 2z square minus 2xy minus 2yz minus 2zx, okay. Now let us take 2 common, okay. If we take 2 common, here we have another 2. So if we take 2 common out of this expression, okay, and here also we have 2 in the division portion or in the denominator portion, so we can cancel those 2. So what remains is that x plus y plus z, and over here remains is x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx, correct, okay. But our what we had to prove, that x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz, correct. So now from the identity we know that x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3x, y and z, correct. This is thus the identity, okay, and hence we'll write LHS proved. Understood? Given one question, you're given like minus 12 whole cube, okay, plus 7 whole cube plus 5 whole cube, okay. You're asked to solve this without using the identity, okay. How will you do this one, okay, this type of problem? Now you see, we know one identity, that is x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz is equal to x plus y plus z into x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx. Correct? So we'll be using this one in this this identity over here. Now you might be saying that x we will take as minus 12, y we will take as 7, and z we will take as 5. Now you might be saying that where is this 3xy? 3xy is not there in the problem. So what we will do, we'll take this 3xy and we'll shift into the other part. Okay, so from this identity we'll take as x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to x plus y plus z, okay, into x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx, okay, and these two are in into form. Okay, this term we can consider this as one term, this as other term. Okay, and since it was minus 3xyz, when we take it to this side it will be plus 3xyz. Okay, and accordingly we will substitute and see what it comes. Okay, now first is what? X plus y plus z. Okay, so it will be x is minus 12 plus 7 plus 5. Okay, next is what? Into x square y square plus z square. Individually square we will do. 12 minus 12 square is 144. Correct? 7 square is 49. I am writing it directly. You can show it once again. Okay, and 5 square is 25. Okay, minus xy. Okay, what is x? X is minus 12 and y is 7. So minus 12 into 7 is what? 84. Okay, minus 84. Now it has got already one minus, so minus into minus will be plus. So plus 84. Correct? Second, we have minus yz. Minus yz means minus 7 into 5, which is 35. Okay, next is minus zx, which means 5 and 12. So minus into minus will be plus, so it will be 60. Okay, understood? And this one plus we have what? 3xyz. 3 into 12 minus 12 into 7 into 5. Okay, and we'll evaluate this. Now see, minus 12 and plus 7 plus 5, which means what? Minus 12 plus 12. Correct? And this all part is there. Okay, so this is coming as what? 0. Correct? So 0 into something will be 0. So no need of doing this part of calculation. So directly you may write, you may show this one. Okay, you may show like this, minus 12 plus 12 and then 144 and all the things again you may write. Okay, plus 3 into minus 12 into 7 into 5. Correct? Okay, so it will be 0 plus, or directly you may, okay, 0 plus 3 into minus 12. So now see, don't get confused by seeing the calculation. So minus 12 and 5, okay, we know that it will be 60, okay, and 7 into 5 will be 7 into 3 will be 21. So 21 into 60, so we'll exclude this 0 and we'll multiply by 6, so it will come as 126, correct, and the 0 will get will be added to it. So your answer will come as minus 1260. So without using your calculator, without taking much time, only with using our identities, we have calculated the cube of 3 numbers. Okay, this is how you can apply the algebraic identities into our normal real life situations. Okay, now next, suppose one question is there that you are given one quadratic equation, quadratic polynomial, and you are asked to find that polynomial is expressing one area, okay, and you are asked to find the length and breadth of that polynomial, okay, length and breadth from that area polynomial. You have to extract the length and breadth. Suppose, let me make it clear, okay, suppose find the possible length and breadth of rectangle whose area is expressed by suppose let this be x square plus 3x plus 2, okay. Okay, find the possible length and breadth of a rectangle which is expressed by x square plus 3x plus 2. Okay, now this x square plus 3x plus 2 is a polynomial which is depicting the area. Okay, and area means, you know, area means, so let's solve it. Area means length into breadth. Okay, that means there are two factors. Okay, and what is the product of it? Product of it is given as x plus 3x, x square plus 3x plus 2. Okay, now how to find length and breadth out of it? Okay, now what we will do, these type of problems, whatever polynomial is given, you need to factorize it. You can use trial and error method, you can use splitting method, you can use any method that I have already shown you. Okay, trial and error method or splitting method, any method you have to do, and you have to find the factor. So I am using splitting method. Okay, so it will be x square. Now this one you see 2 and here is 1. Okay, so 1 and 2 factors are, we have to break this one. I can break it as 2x plus x plus 2, and here I can take x common. So if I take x common, what remains is x plus 2, and from here also if I take 1 common, what remains is x plus 2. So I am getting two factors, one is x plus 1 and another is x plus 2. Now see, for whatever be the values, okay, x plus 2 will be always be greater than x plus 1, and we know that length is greater than breadth. Okay, so we'll write, since length is greater than breadth, so therefore x plus 2 is length and x plus 1 is breadth. Understood? So for this type of problems, what will you do? Whatever expression is given, that you need to factorize. Factorization you can do by any method, splitting method or rationalizing zero theorem. Using that also you can do trial and error method. Okay, and after that you will be getting the factors. You need to find the factors, two factors, since it is area, so you will be having two factors. So the factor which will be greater, okay, because whatever value of x will be there, one will be plus 1 to it and another will be plus 2 to it. The one which is having plus 2 to it will be obviously be the length, and one which is having plus 1 to it will be the breadth. So this is how you will solve this type of problems. Okay, next try out with volume. Okay, if we are given volume of a cuboid, okay, we need to find the volume. We are given the volume of a cuboid and you need to find the length, breadth and height. Okay, now in that case, height, length and breadth, you can't the breadth will be the you can't state in that way, but you need three factors in that case. Okay, find the possible length and dimension, actually possible dimension find the possible dimension of cuboid whose volume is expressed by (3x square minus 12y). 3x square minus 12y. Okay, this is our problem and we need to find sorry, not y, x. Okay, this is our problem and we need to find the volume. Okay, now I told you that volume is equal to length into breadth into height, which means 3x square minus 12x. From there you have to find three factors. If I take 3 common, you see 3 and x is common in both the cases. So 3x if I take common, what remains? X minus 12. So here you see I am getting one factor as 3, another factor as x, another factor as x minus 12. So its dimensions are dimensions of the polynomial are 3, x and x minus 12. Okay, so this is what we have from the polynomial chapter. Hope you have understood it. Solve all the problems and go through each and every problem. It's very easy. Only you need to understand the identities, algebraic identities, and keep it in your mind and apply them as you get the problems. Okay.